What is up, everyone? We're back. The $0 to $1 million challenge here. You can see we're down today, pretty big. Down on the week, a couple of dollars. Not bad, not bad. I know you're gonna be like, you're down. What's going on? Here's what's going on. Rig had a pretty big pullback today, so we're down on this portion of rig, but we're up on this portion. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get out of rig and get into a better stock. So we're going to try to buy these back. We have 4 of them. 0.09. Let's see if this will fill. Let's see. I give them a few seconds. If it don't fill, we'll 0.10. This should fill like instantly. Boom. All right, we got out of we're in those. All right, now this one we're going to sell these back. We're going to sell 4 of them at 0.86. Review. Give them a few seconds, see if it pumps up. It does not. 0.85. I know we're like selling in a losing position right now. I don't think I'm going to go much lower than that. We might hang on to them for a little bit. At 0.3. All right, we'll try it 0.84. Okay, we got that filled. Boom, filled instantly. So we're getting out of rig. Rig was good. I like rig. It's a good small stock to get going in. As you can see, we have $353 down on the week. Last week we did really good. I didn't record it. I just started back up last week. So we're going to get back on this and get this going again. Making this up in the a winning portfolio here. But we want to get into different stock. And that stock I want to get into is Pfizer. I'd much rather be in Pfizer right now. As you can see, we're going to make a nice little premium. We're going to go out as far as we can for, I think 320 is what we have to do. Boom, $27. One contract at 319, 321, or 22. We'll see if we can get in. Okay, I guess we're going to 325. Oh, we're trying to. We were on the right thing. 330, I guess. Okay. One share. We're in it. We're gonna be in it for 3.31. 0.35. Let's see if we can get. No, wait. We want to be on less on these. 325. Let's see if we can get into it for 325. Nope. So 3.30. 27. We gotta do 330. Okay, we'll do 330. 330 is alright. Boom, 330. We're into Pfizer. Now what we're doing is a poor man cover call. So we're buying this long call. This one's out a while. Got it for 330. So we're 325 now, of course. So I was gonna say we're down again, but we're in it for 330, and it's not doesn't expire until September. So we're gonna come down back to Pfizer, and now we're gonna sell a short call here. I don't think I want to do this one. I guess 1 for 0.09. Is it gonna make me update it? Nope. Okay, boom, perfect. So we're gonna get paid $9 for this week. Boom, 8.96. So made $8.96 for this week. Very nice. Poor man cover call. So we're buying a long call here, and we're selling a short call. It gives us the control of 100 shares, and you're gonna be like, hey, if this call executes, you're gonna be in the negative. I'm aware. We need to get Pfizer to $38, but we just made $9 we just made $9 on $340, which is a little bit over 3%. 9 divided by 340 gives us a 2.65% return. So we got nice little 2.65 return on the thing. Now we have some SPHD and SPY. What we're doing here is we're taking 10% of our premiums and we're putting them into SPHD and SPY. I'm not doing this now because I did it with a rig at $2 at like $1.96. As you can see right here, boom, 196 was our rig, was our last rig one, and then we closed it out and we only made $1. We lost $10. We closed it out, so we made $1 back. We got 20, we closed it out for 10, so we made $10 there. So because we're in this SPY or SPY PFE, I want to get to SPY because we're in PFE. What we're doing with PFE is it made us pretty much the $10 back that we were gonna make anyway on a rig. But I'm doing it with Pfizer. I feel it's a little bit of a safer stock. It doesn't have as crazy jumps. It's not gonna fall as hard. It's not gonna be so volatile. It did have a nice jump here last week, so we're looking at a minimum of like $26. We'll roll down if we need to, if it gets to that point. It's having a little correction. As you can see, it's been doing this, like a little correction, pop up, a little correction, pop back up, correction, pop up. So came up a little correction, came up a little bit, it's going down. Hopefully it comes back up, back to its new high of $28 here. So yeah, we're doing this in Pfizer. I'm happy with these trades. Gonna be a nice trade, a nice stock to get into for us that's not so volatile and so fluctuating as, like I said, Rig is a great stock. I watched Rig. I know what its price roughly is. It's near its peak right now. I don't think it's gonna get higher than $6. And it cracked at $6 a couple times last week, but now it's coming back down where it should be. It sits around like $5 to $5.50. So Rig is good, but it's not that huge. Not that we're looking for a huge pop in stock. We're looking for a steady stock, which Rig is. But what made me want to get out of Rig and into Pfizer is the fees. Here, let's take a quick look at the fees. We got time. On these fees, when I get paid a fee, right, when I get paid to swap it out, I'm losing 24 cents, 32 cents in regulatory fees. That's huge. Whereas if you looked on Pfizer, because we only own one share, we got hit with only 4 cents. So 32 cents compared to 4 cents. I'd rather be in a bigger stock and take only one loss of a regulatory fee than like 4 regulation fees. That should make sense. I said that pretty, I articulated that well. So yeah, 361. Plan with the thing is I'm gonna donate plasma. With that plasma donation money, I'll be adding $25 to $100 a week, depending on the week. Most weeks look for that like 25%. And then at the end of this week, we'll be back on like Thursday to roll this option out a week. And if we roll it out, if we would have done it today, we would have been down here. We can get another $13, so not bad. So 0 to $1 million challenge. We're trying to run this up. We're gonna get it up. We're gonna get this going here, and it's gonna be a great return. Hopefully y'all stick around. I know I tried to do a different direction with this channel, but I think this is the direction I want to go. This Robinhood 0 to $1 million challenge. I'm really excited about it. We're gonna stick to it this time. I know I started it a few years ago, ran into some personal issues and life happens, but we should be set for it.